Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Hello there, everybody. This is FF14 here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. And today, we're possibly going to fight a Primal today, which means we could expect that I would fail, because the mechanics of Primal fights is going to be a little difficult, but oh well, it's going to be a learning curve, and I'm hoping that you all have yourselves a good time. And I'm possibly going to take a screenshot of the Primal before the fight, that way I'll be able to use it as my YouTube thumbnail doing. But anyways, let's have ourselves some fun. Okay, chat up, and lower that down, and lower that. Okay. Oh, and here's what I did do in the background. That is right. I redid my person's face. So now he only has like one scar on him. Maybe he'll have two scars, one on each eye, but for right now, yeah, I like it though. Has a nice katana. He has like a samurai hair. He doesn't have the beard and a mustache. He just has like a little beard thing going. And I redid his face. So yeah, my person's gonna be the most handsomest samurai ever. Okay, so the world is full. Players wait in queue 32? Okay, I guess it used to be, I remember I used to wait in queue for about, when I was in queue for when I was usually in the 20s. Okay, we are here. We are so close on doing that one, to crush your enemies. Okay, so let us go. Gotta love my chocobo. Let's see. One of Morrow's more harebrained crazy ideas coming through. Okay, Jackson saying, Jackson House says, can you react to my Rocky montage, please? Well, reacting to subscribers' videos was yesterday. But I guess for me to... I guess I could possibly do one video because you missed yesterday. Alright. Okay, so give me a sec. Okay, switching to you. And let's see, gotta get the chat up. I'm asking people to react to my montage they're making. Frick, was it? Yes, it was. It was yesterday, and I'll give you proof. Yeah, it's okay, Jackson. Yeah, like, see right here? Reacting, let's see, I'll give it up there. Oh well, but I gave you my word that I was gonna react to your video, and so I will. Okay, let's see. Okay, yes, that's you. Okay, so I am the tiger. Okay. Apollo for the win. Okay, copy that. Let's see, copy this. And notepad, and put that there for me to update the description later. Cool video, Jackson. And there you go. Alright. Hey, what's up, Bip? How you doing today? I'll comment soon, Jackson. Okay. What the fudge is that? What the fudge? Yo! Okay. That is awesome. Oh, and everybody. What do you all think about Chocobo? I gave it some new armor. It's just an edit punt. And some narwhals. Nothing weird here. Exactly, Epip. Thank you, Epip. Okay, we do not often receive guests. What is the purpose of your visit? Greetings and well met. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and we've come to seeking Sarisha of the Vera. Are you she? Are you not? You have petitioned us for aid and succor, but and we intend to provide them. We would first learn of Sri Lakshmi. Oh, we'll be going up against her. Okay, according to some folklore I have read on mythology, Lakshmi is really hot. That we might better understand the nature of the threat she posed to you. Simple requests, and I shall be gladly obliged. In the beginning, Sri Lakshmi, we were created in her image, daughters blessed with her beauty. Her breath became ours, her serenity our solace. There is naught she would not give. 'Twas a Kalena broodmother desired to bring her daughter's resurrection, which called forth Sri Lakshmi from the aether. That being the case, I doubt the goddess will be spoiling for a fight. That would depend. The Primal's motives have been colored by the summoner's state of mind, namely that of a grieving mother who has bore witness to her daughter's murder. Though she apparently craved a miracle, she may also have harbored thoughts of vengeance. Moreover, the Kalyana conception of Sri Lakshmi may differ from that of the Vera. This is true. The Vera and Aquilina do indeed regard the Lady of Bliss in different ways. To the Vera, Sri Lakshmi embodies freedom, she would not suffer her daughters to be bound to another's will. And so we stand with a different resistance against the Empire, and we give our lives for the cause. The Kalyana, however, she embodies transcendental beauty, which they strive to create through their craft. To shape crystals in less art and more ritual, a sacred duty wherein each tribute is imbued with a fragment of the soul. So basically, it's like the old saying, you build something with your hands and a part of you... In fact, I think it could still be the right saying today. Like, you build something with your hands, it feels like that a part of you went into that thing that you made with your hands. And so it feels like that when you sell it or give it to a family member, it just feels like that part of you would always be on that thing that you made. The Imperials do not interfere with this holy work. Oh. Darn it. There we go. Until reality asserted itself and they summoned the Primal, a fever dream to soothe their aching hearts. Well, surely they can see that it won't do any good. The Imperials will still rule these lands. Nothing will change. The Antonia will. The Kalian bade the Vera make pilgrimage to pay proper respects, remember? Those who not partake in their ritual's bliss will be made to do so. Not while we are around, they won't. Though our beliefs are not the same, we are still kin of the Kalyana. Will you help them see reason? You can count on us. Then we shall, for without you we may be powerless to stop them. If you do not act quickly, more lives will be lost, more families torn apart, more children made to suffer. Then it's settled. We're gonna find that Primal and put an end to this. Sister Vara, we'll guide you to Dejan Cat. And I shall pray for your success. Well met, Saryans. I am Vara. She who shines bright and unbroken. Hey, baby. I would not mind being your snake charmer. I stand ready. We leave upon your command. Lady of the Bliss. You're ready? You look ready. Dejan Cat. There you will find Galleon crystals and Sri Lakshmi. Follow me. I knew that she was going to be hot. I could tell by the picture that she was going to be hot. And it's definitely gonna be thumbnail worthy. Alright. Let's go ahead and say hello to the lady. Dungeon cut. The path leads to an entrance above. Within is an aetherite. You may be used to enter. Understood. With me, everyone. Alright, you fudging bird. You will not stop me from flirting with the ladies. Okay, looks like it's up this way. Okay, let's try our best to evade the enemies. So far, so good. I guess okay, not doing so good. Dingy and aetherite. Oh, dang it! Okay. Okay, I definitely got it. Man!
Why, mistress? Why does my Ananika slumber still?
Look thee on her face, supplicant. Thy prayer hath been answered.
There you go. Snapshot that.
Flesh sundered hath been made whole. Blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast.
She is definitely hot. For Primal, she is definitely hot.
Sees her mother's face. She is silent and empty.
Only the vessel may be remade, not so the flame which flickered within. Her soul hath been scattered to the four winds.
Oh, jeez. Nope. Don't you dare. Nope.
Now do you see her promises for what they are?
Alisaie, have you gone mad?
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Who intrudes upon this sacred ground? Imperials, thirsting for blood.
Nope.
No! We come not to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray. I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well. But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been my promise. Naught else.
You tempt them with visions of things that can never be and leave them bereft and wanting. No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this piteous shade to tarnish her memory.
Alice, they just freaking did it.
Every prayer that Primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind. Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
They would have thee suffer man's spite and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
Okay, so it's one of those kind of people saying that they would rather put the person to sleep than have them wake up to a grim reality. I truly don't know how to feel when it comes to things like that.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you just listen!
Poor misguided children. I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come, bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your burdens.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Blessing of Heidelin.
Abide in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing. Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
And we will pwn her. Swords, magic, and all. I know, it was stupid and foolish, but I had to try, Mario. I had to try, and I failed. So you have to fight, there's no other way. Never stop trying. It means a lot for you to hear, it means a lot to hear you say that, it does, but it doesn't make it any easier to have to ask you to face that thing. But you can do, but what you can do is in our power. At least and I will go and seize the crystal source. This will not happen again. And you, when it's finished, we'll be waiting for you. Alright, let's do it. No. Let's do it, man. We're gonna face a Frickin' Primal. We're gonna face a very hot Primal. Okay. Alright, and I guess while I wait up on the group, yeah, while I go ahead and wait up on the group, let's go ahead and give a comment to that one video. Okay, let's see. I gave my word that Jackson was going to go ahead and give a comment, and so I will. There you go. Just as I said, I gave Jackson the comment. Alright, I will commence the raid. Come on. Yes. Picture. Snapshot right there. There we go. Got the picture. Got the picture for the thumbnail. All right, let's go. Okay.
Open your heart.
Okay. Do 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 do. Oops. Petrification. Okay, what do I do? Okay, now we attack. Okay, let's go. Okay. There we go. Got it. Dang it, there we go.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
Nice, okay. We need to screenshot this. There we go.
I shall free you from your hate.
Okay. Oops. Oh, fudge! I don't know what the fudge happened. Okay, I don't know what the fudge happened.
To bliss.
Okay, I'm new to this boss fight. Okay.
Souls weigh heavy.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for the res. Okay, I'm new to this fight. Man, some things are blinding. Come on. Get to it. There we go.
Your souls are stained.
Why? Okay, I must be missing something. Was I not supposed to be close? Okay. Thank you again. I don't know what the fudge happened. Okay, I think I was supposed to be out of that. This time?
I shall free you from your hate.
Yeah, I saw cracks, so I thought I had to move. Get out of there, I think. Okay, jeez. Okay, thank you very much for the teammates that are being patient with me. Jeez. Okay. Okay, was I supposed to use this? There. Okay, now... Okay, that's what I had to do. Okay, so that's what I had to do. Okay. I get it now. Okay. Get out of there. Oops.
Surrender to bliss.
Was I supposed to do that?
Your souls are stained.
Okay. Jeez! Okay. Alright, get that.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Okay. Okay, I didn't mean to. Okay. There we go.
I shall free you from your hate.
No, you won't. No, wait, mister. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now we go back in.
Surrender to bliss.
How about you, lady?
Your souls are stained. Why? I offer you peace and serenity. Hold no soul.
Woo! Okay, I was entirely new to the fight. Whoo-wee! Jeez! Okay, the player combination's gotta go to the healer.
You did it again. You saved them. I just wish I could have been more help.
Yeah, Lise, you should have been there. Kill it! Kill it!
It looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Like every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
Yeah, that's true. Humans do love shiny things.
You slew our mistress! She was our hope, our salvation! Is there no end to your cruelty?
Listen to me, please. I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone. But that's how we all feel. Don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace. Your crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you. But I hope that one day you look back and see we only ever wanted the same thing.
Begone, damn you! Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
I'll go. But it doesn't mean I'm giving up. Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together. Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
Oh, jeez. Those Imperial motherfuckers are next.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
Racist much?
Strange. You would think him a better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
Racist much?
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
Fadola Rem Lupus. Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
Why do you tremble so? Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
Yeah. Summoning their god. That's what she did.
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
Jeez.
I want... I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
She's all about vengeance.
Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Transcend, my lord. I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
Oh no. Yeah, I've seen doctors in several games that has that kind of eyewear. They're doctors. And it's not good. I wish we could have left them on better terms, but that was never going to happen. It could be a problem if they get their hands on any more crystals, though. Never mind, we'll deal with that in time, of course. And I will definitely take that. I hate leaving it all to you, but it makes me wish there was some way of borrowing the echo. Oh, we got a shish kebab. Nice. You have done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon Slayer. Let us bear word to Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Viranelia. Hey, what's up, you big bird, motherfudger? In the winds of whispered of your success, and your eyes confirm your testimony, the Lady of Bliss no longer holds our Kenya sisters in her thrall. For this, we thank you. Morrow did the deed, and we are bore witness to his heroism. I fear this is only the beginning, for there is no cure that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, naught can be done to stop them. We ignore our sister's plight at our peril, this we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path, so that the day you speak of never comes. We are all in this together, Alamegans and Atta. I understand that hopefully in time they will too. You and yours will be friends of the Vera. You have my word. We shall get everything back to the Peering Stones. Thank you for everything. Alright, we are back. Welcome back. Conrad and Marshal Tarpon came to render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. Yeah, if those people were to render aid, there would be a lot more people that shouldn't need to be killed. It won't. Sri Lakshmi is gone, but I should probably start at the beginning. Incredible, I don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it would have ended. You saved a lot of lives, Morrow. Take pride in that. And it must be said that this is something of an unprecedented situation. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by a tribe as a whole. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation. In any event, the Kelenia supply of crystals must remain limited for the foreseeable future, and ambient aether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult with the Resistance and the Vera and how to best enforce said restrictions. Thank you, Vice Marshal. Two other matters. What news of the Imperials? None of which troubling. It seems as though the skulls in the remainder of the garrison have fully withdrawn into the peaks. We have neither hide nor hair from them since Veladina. Regardless of reasons, our path is clear. Father has decided that it is time to advance east. Finally! He was most empathetic that you be spared further duties for the present. You are to rest. It would not do for the Warrior of Light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. We may not be as strong or as quick as him, but we are soldiers nonetheless, and we can deal with Imperials. You've earned this respite, so enjoy it. And the same goes for you, Nanago. You've been away from your family too long, don't deny it. As you say, sir, thank you, and we'll make the most of our time here. We're gonna party. Heh. Looks like it's up to me and mine to give you lot a proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for this occasion, and I have it on good authority that it's her finest cooking on this side of Villadonia. Honored guests, I pray you to partake in our humble offerings as we give thanks for your many valiant deeds. Oh, nice spread! Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honored to break bread with you and your family. Hey there, cat lady. How's it going? Come, eat your fill of our food and drink deep of our spirits. There is more than enough for all. Well, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do. She wasn't kidding when she said that she had her mother could cook. You know, seeing with her family, I can't think of my own. Ah, how my father would come home from a hunt with dinner on his shoulder, and Yida would prepare it with herbs and spices. Our mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and that was enough for me. But they wouldn't let us have even that. Theodoric, Gaius. Of course, Father and Yida had to fight. I would have too, if I had been older, but they didn't have to die. It never ends, does it? They call us beasts, they treat us like them. Until they push, and they push, and until someone pushes back. Until someone takes up arms or summons a god, a false god. If the 12 are watching, what are they thinking? What are they thinking when they see the strong hurt the weak? When people fight and die and nothing gets better? And it just goes on and on. There is no justice, just us. I know, that's why we are here, isn't it? Thank you for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better somehow. You know what the answers are. I mean, who knows what the answers are, or if there are any. Either way, life goes on. We've got to go with it. Sorry, it sounded better in my head. I must be getting tired. Time to turn in, I think. Hey, what's up, Dream? How you doing today? Okay, give me a sec. There you go. Okay. We must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return. The first of many. Okay, give me a sec. I need to put Google Translate on another tab. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was not here. I was sick. Okay. There we go. Okay. The greater part of the Alliance forces should have advanced into the peaks by now, but I expect that we will pass many of our comrades on the road east. There is a checkpoint along the way, as I recall but we will need only to identify ourselves as soldiers to pass. Yep, another one of Moro's crazy plans. He is this way. Okay, there it is. Saya, it's a pleasure to have you with us again. You'll be happy to hear that we've taken Alagiri, and have already begun fortifying it as a new base of operations in the peaks. Give us a shout to the lads as you pass, eh?
I remember how they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle, trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat. But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
Alright, now let's see what Dream is saying. I don't. Okay, so so Dream is recovering. He does not know where I got this sword. There we go. As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than the northern reaches, hence why the Imperials built Specula Imperatoris, where they did. Those 3 towers to the east, edge of the cliff, so attacking from the north is a fool's errand. For the south, on the other hand, she is no different from any other Imperial installation. Now I see why Valadonia is so important, eh? Right then, come along, they're waiting for us in Aligiri. Yeah, baby, we freaking rescued a motherfucking village. We are here, the new base of operations for the Alliance and the Resistance. Ah, there you are. We were up all night partying, Raubon. You could have came along. I see you've been quite busy in our absence. Less than you imagine, the Imperials fled at our coming, and we took the village without a fight. Your timing is impeccable. We were about to discuss our strategy to seize Specula Imperatoris. Though we are fresh from the road, we should be glad to attend. Take a moment to gather yourselves and join us when you're ready. And I'll be there to slaughter every last Imperial that I see. Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like you got a meeting to attend. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, let's see. What did Dream say? Okay. You were given a Kura code. Kurar code. Oh, okay. There we go. Well met, traveler. Why not just see yet? King? You tune to the Aetherite. Yeah, what do you think of that, Ralbon? I'm freaking standing on your map. He's the map, he's the map, I'm the map. That's everyone, let us begin. Aligiri is ours, and for our mercy we took it without us losing a single man. We dare not grow complacent. Specula Imperatoris will not be easily won. If I may, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperial's motivations for Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement of strategic importance without so much of a firing a single shot is inexplicable? We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Suspicions though it may be, I will not refuse this gift of our enemy. The Palace of Alamigo is throughout the east, and Specula Imperatoris and Castrium Alabina. It bears repeating, however, the later is home to a massive cannon with unparalleled range and destructive power, which means that we will strike the Specula Imperatoris quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field and to utilize this installation as a shield against attack, as they would doubtless not risk damaging the tower. I see we have no choice but to accept that we have been given. That's the way of it. I have no doubt Xenos has got something planned, but we'll have to deal with it when the time comes. To the assault then, the main host will commence a direct assault on Specula Imperatoris. During the time, I would hold the silence in reserve at Aligiri to deal with any Imperial forces that may just be dispatched in response. So we get the leftovers, which is entirely fine. I'm not going to go into a battle being exhausted. Wait a minute, shouldn't we be fighting with you and the Resistance? I understand that you don't want to rely too much on Moro after what he's been through, but at least let the rest of us do our part. Yeah. If she wants to fight, I say let her fight. Thanks, I knew you would understand. Mayhap it would be best if I accompanied you. Alice can stay with Moro. Oh, go if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. Gonna get some alone time with Alice? Yep, it's human experimentation. Totally human experimentation.
Let us see. So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
put his giant sword?
Though we Guardians are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics. This deficiency, for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabar.
Okay, so basically the Guardians... Oh, really? Okay, I guess it's similar to how it was in the Trojan War. Yeah, similar to how it was in the Trojan War. The Greeks wanted to go to war against the Trojans. But knowing that there are factions in the Greeks that wanted to have peace with the Trojans. All it takes is the king to have an excuse to go to war against the Trojans. And in this case, it was their inevitability of being oppressed because they couldn't fight back with the manipulation of ether. So back then they were the oppressed ones, so they used their technology to make an empire. A reborn country.
Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage. It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic. Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court. Only Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
So basically what he did was edit a person's genome to have traits that is not natural to them. Oh boy. Had the technology to do such things. To have the ability to have medical science, to have the ability to edit a person's genome. That's too much power. That is seriously a lot of power. To modify a person's genome, like what if, for instance, that they might have a disability. Basically, what they can do can just practically get rid of it by getting rid of it from the genome. What if they have a drive to be creative due to the fact that there could be people in their family that could have been creative geniuses to create beautiful works of art? They could just possibly get rid of that creative part of their genome. Well, I guess having creativity would involve the mind, but it can possibly maybe dealing with DNA. Because DNA would have to come before the mind.
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Alamegan, through and through.
She has the capability of wielding magic. Because she was born in Eorzea. So she might have learned to wield magic.
What you have been granted is far greater is as a second son.
They gave her an echo, didn't she? They gave her the echo.
I am informed that Alighieri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specula Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
Oh boy.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the watchtower?
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
Found you.
Thancred is a spy master. So full of fire and eager, weren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong, and they have each other. At least he spared me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lise go alone. And I will definitely take that. We have a bit of fair ground to cover. We should split up. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, you know what to do. So you know, I sent word to Arnavold's squadron. They are already searching for other nearby areas. We have allies in the event we encounter enemies, anything beyond our means. Alright, let's fudge them up. So long, you giant bug. Enemy force is slaughtered. Okay. Okay. Alright, give a moment, Morrow. Say that again, if you would. No, maintain your distance for now. Understood, keep me apprised of any developments. That was our involved. The pair was spying on us. On the fringes has followed us here. What about you, Morrow? Any trouble? And I was here thinking that we might be due for some peace and quiet. Glad you have dealt with them. I hope the assault on Specula Imperatoris is going well. And I will take that. Thank you. Jeez! Yeah! Pippin!
You've improved, lad.
Come now, father. You lured the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny it.
Our work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Then we will tend to the stragglers down below. With me.
Oh man, they're all in for a trap. Well, luckily we're gonna be there and kick their butts.
Report.
Enemy forces have overrun the lower facilities and appear to be mounting an assault on the main tower. We have already received a request for reinforcements. A unit of legionaries has been mustered and is ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
I can understand the chain of command, but you're a centurion. You're a commander as well.
Stand down.
Commander?
Tell them to stand down.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that? I want nothing more than to lead the bloody charge, but I have my orders. Lord Xenos said no reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
What? Kill our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
Yep, out of desperation, that's what's gonna happen.
Mayhap you'd like to ask Lord Xenos yourself. I thought not. Initiate the firing sequence.
Nope, just do it yourself, lady.
Dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty. Now, give the order.
Initiate firing sequence.
Aye, aye. Initiating firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
Ransford, Rudolph, Emlyn. For us, for our people, for our future.
I need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
Definitely the Echo. She just first started using it. That's what happens if you receive gifts that are not natural to you. It would take you a while to get used to it more than anyone. Jeez, that is a big cannon. That is bigger than, that is almost at size of my, that is almost at the size of my dick. My dick is bigger than that. Shh.
What in the seven hells?
Long-range artillery.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat! Now! Relay the orders!
Understood. All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
Yeah, get them the fudge out of there. Man, they would rather see their place to get destroyed than being taken over. By the 12, you just saw that the main tower just collapsed. You heard it too, didn't you? It must have been the cannon at Castrium Alabina. But what was that Imperial installation? Their troops were still. Darn it, no one's responding, and I don't know if the shield is being jammed or... We have to go right now. They need our help. This way, there's no time to lose. Alright, let's go! Okay, it's worse than it looks. He's probably wasn't even... Pull yourself together. The gate... This is our way inside. We need help. We need to find my brother right now. Alright, we shall definitely find... We shall definitely find our brother. I'm glad you're here, Mara. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperials fired on us on Specula Imperatoris. I didn't think they had it in them. They killed their own men just to kill us. Gosh darn it all. Where's my brother? Tell me, where is he? I want to see him. He was in the tower when it was struck. But need that not mean anything. Our forces were still excavating. And many remain unaccounted for. Alice, listen here. There are soldiers who are wounded and dying around us. Soldiers with families, just like you and me. They need our help. Do you understand? He's right. I'll take north and you take east. Thank you. I think I can manage on my own. For a moment there, I thought I was bound for Thal's Great Hall. Ye gods, what were the Imperials thinking? Just give me a moment to let the world stop spinning, would you? There. Alighieri's not far. I'll make it. I'll make it. Everything hurts. I was struck by debris from the tower. Wait, I know you. Mora YT, Ward of House Mortoms. We fought together on the steps of faith. You saved my life back then, and now. I can walk, thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. Conrad, can you hear me? And now I go put him down over there.
Conrad, speak to me.
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing. Well, that's that then. Time's up.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Oh, poor guy. He was a cool guy. Oh, poor guy.
Finish round! Double the charge!
Yes, baby, it's Justinian! I recognize that lance anywhere.
We are needed.
Destroy that cannon!
That's the cerulean pipeline.
Impossible! How can one man... Shoot the bastard! Shoot him!
That won't work. The fury of Nidhogg is with him. That won't work. Yep, see, their aim sucks.
My lance has slain far greater beasts. You're welcome, boy.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon!
Yep. Justinian gave up an advantage.
The savages are coming!
Yeah, they are. With their cannon out of commission, we have killed them. We could have killed them. We could have walked away. But instead, we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. We tried to seek peaceful resolution. We showed them mercy, and this is their response. Fire and blood was their answer. Such crimes cannot go unpunished. They must not. God, as my witness, there will be a reckoning. Yeah, we gave them mercy, and this is what we get. Now I'm really gonna kill him. Forgive me, this is not a time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will seek Commander Kemp's body, and my sister will return to Alighieri. Yeah, things are going smoothly. There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me what you found. Tell me you found Alphino. Tell me he's all right. Yeah, he's fine. Oh, thank to tell. I don't know what I would have done. Though saying that what will the resistance do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to Alighieri. Keep an eye out for any wounded. We may need help on the way. Anyone inside? Ah. It wasn't long ago I was trying to... It wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I half expected you would slit my throat. The hell's with this? I should be back home in Isilbard, instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. Out of desperation. Yeah, out of desperation, they would have just... Yep, out of desperation, they would do anything to win. Okay, thanks, friend. My bloody token came loose, and I was trouble getting it back on. I should be fine the rest of the way. Oh, geez, that's a world boss. Okay. Not going anywhere near it. Oh, bless you, Kai. What is that? Wait, is that you, Mario? I didn't recognize you first when I being a bit dizzy. I must have lost a lot of blood. I can't keep going. I can't keep going. Okay, Mark, we have given Commander Kemp's remains for safekeeping later. I have no idea when rites must need to be performed. For now, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. All Alliance and Resistance units have now withdrawn to Specula from Specula Imperatoris. It is time we spoke with General Alden. Mother freaking Estinian just freaking gave us an advantage. It would take them a while to repair their cannon. These deaths weigh heavy on my soul, Commander Kemp's most of all. He was a wise leader, he was a patriot, but above all else he was a good man. He will sorely be missed, one of many lost this day. I ask a moment's silence to pray for the souls of the departed. We have suffered a grievous defeat, but we cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be the strength and your shield when the next time you face the enemy. It will carry us far, Command General. Of that I have no doubt. Ere we take another step towards Alamigo, however, we must first address the question how to deal with Castium's Albinius cannon. If the Imperials are willing to employ their weapon without thought for their own soldier safety, we may struggle to approach them. Our frontal assault decided the question. We lose countless men before we even reach the walls. Would we recall that the Imperials could have been obliterated our forces had they kept firing but neglected to do so? They had no strategic reason to cease fire. Which begs the question, why did they? You suspect they were unable to fire a cannon again, mayhap due to malfunction. Or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage, or a hero tuned for unknown resistance faction chose that moment to disable it. There may be many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stopped. Logic dictated they continue. Then I'll go see for myself if the cannon is still operational. Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of the resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. I know how you feel, but I need you to understand. It wasn't after Papalimo and I arrived in Ralgor's Reach that Conrad first asked me to join the resistance, and then he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself because I was one of the Scions. But even then, I knew deep down it was an excuse, that I was afraid of following my heart. I couldn't be sure if it was me or Fajita. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who had struggled with the same worries. As we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow to become the leader of his people needed him to be. Emmerich. And now it's my turn to do the same. There's not a lot of us left, and the ones that are, many are still wounded. To do what we got, and I'm best qualified. It's simple as that. But don't worry, Nanaka. I will come back, I promise. While I acknowledge Commander Hick's right to carry out this mission, I see no reason why she should do it alone. Mora, would you go with her? I would have done it even if you hadn't asked, sir. Then it is settled. We await your return. When did Lise become the leader of the resistance? That is, I suppose we have Hia to thank for this too. Sorry to drag you to this, Morrow. It may not be the decision Conrad would have made, but I'm not Conrad. I never will be. But I do not know what kind of leader he was hoping for. But right now, all I can do is be myself. That's true. And I will definitely take that. Thank you. Okay, if you do not mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people trying to talk me out of it. Let's move. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking the cash room. Niflix Hope. The ship stranded on the rocks on the east of here. It shouldn't take us long to get there. But here might be some ancient golems guarding it. Or that might be old wives' tale. Either way, it's worth the risk. Least Commander, I pray you proceed with all due caution. Do not hesitate to call upon us if needed. To reach the ship, we'll have to scale the cliff's face. You'll be getting some climbing gear. And meet you there, alright? Okay, where is that at? Okay, not that far. Man, mother fudging Estinian for the win! Okay, destination. Sorry to keep you waiting. I see you met the golems. Look like the old stories were true. Anyway, I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. Oh, that's a nice ship. Pant. Whew. It took a bit more out of me than expected. And this is Niflix Gets Hope. This is the ark that one man made to save countless others from the flood during the 6th Umbral era. It is comforting to think that they were always been people who carried this much of their fellow man, who accomplished great feats that people couldn't help but think they made up, but proof is right here, isn't it? I don't mean the ship, you know, I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero, you were there for those in need. You did things for people when you didn't have to, sometimes even when they didn't want you to. I can't say have been easy, staying true to yourself, but we are all better for it, me included. I'll never be a leader like Conrad, or Ian, or my father. But I can be a friend to you all, and I can fight by your side. I can be me, and that'll just be enough, eh? Yeah, that's all I gotta do. And besides, it's your first time being in a role of leadership, so it's not going to come naturally. It takes time. Even Optimus Prime was once called Orion Pax. So yeah, strange to think back on it. If we'd been standing in different places, or if Shell had struck the tower differently, it would have been me instead of Conrad, or maybe both of us. What matter a monster murders their own? Is that smoke from Castream Alabina? Wait, it's coming from the cannon. I can't tell what's happened from there, but I can tell that it won't be giving us any trouble in the immediate future. This is our chance tomorrow to avenge Conrad and all the others who died in the tower, friend and foe. To take Castream Alabina and bring the bastards who gave the order to fire to justice. It won't be easy after the losses we took, but I know everyone's champing a bit to strike back. And with the right plan, I'm certain we can do it. We have to talk to the others. Come on. Okay, easier down than up, they say. Though it's not necessarily safer. It's time to rest. No time to rest. We have to convince the others to strike now before the Imperials have time to fix their cannon. And I'll take that, thank you. And we made it to level 74. No, I got a better katana. There's no time to lose, Mark. General Alden needs to know what we saw. You've returned. I can only hope you bring good news. You scaled the cliffs of Nervia's Hope and spied upon smoke from Castream Alabina's main cannon. Marshal Tarpin's right. They didn't fire again because they couldn't. The cannon seems to have disabled somehow. We must attack Castream Alabina at once. It could still be a trick, but if it isn't, we may not have a better opportunity. Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, it is utterly a baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could have kept firing. Be as it may, we need not risk everything to seize it. I say we dispatch a small contingent to infiltrate the cache room and secure the control of the weapon. As the enemy is preoccupied with repairs, we may be able to take them unawares. If, on the other hand, if it is indeed a trick, our token force will only prove an elusive target, and we will have at least know the cannon is operational. Either way, it seems well worth the risk. How are we going to infiltrate the cache room? In anticipation of such a day as this, men and women under my command have labored a long cultivative network of informants throughout Albania, including Radadia. Radadia is home to many who hold menial positions in the castle and Albina and other nearby installations. With the aid of our allies there, we could be able to secure a route into the fortress. The resistance will handle this. We may have recruited these informants, but they'll just be happy working with fellow Alamegans. And at the end of the day, it's our land, our responsibility. Let's do right by Comrade. I shall be glad to accompany her, General, as allies say in Moro, and I am sure. Well then, if you are all in agreement, I see no reason to refuse. We'll make ready to march on Castrium Alabina. Go and make Roggers watch over and keep you. My apologies speaking on your behalf. It would seem that my sister's forthright manner is rubbing off on me. I confess my decision to volunteer was not wholly motivated by concern for Elise, nor less Alamigo. Castrium Alabina is the largest imperial facility in the peaks, you see, and so the likelihood that Kryl is being held captive is quite high. Dealing with the cadet remains our main objective, of course, but there is given a chance that Kryl might be rescued in the process. I would never forgive myself if I did not take it. Yeah, no biggie. So, review, we are to travel to Radatia, where we will meet our contact recruited by Marshal Tarpin's agents. I took the liberty of reviewing the intelligence reports while Mara and Lise were away, so the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar to me. As the Vice Marshal indicated, that the vast majority of the populace is employed as menial labor. It's either in Speculative Imperators or Castrium Alabina. Perhaps as a result of this, the resistance has long struggled to make inroads there. You have the right of it. They got a better deal than most Alamegans, feeding off scraps that the Imperial gave them. Darn if I know how Marshal Tarpin's agents got one of them to turn his coat. I understand your disdain, but all I understand is that their desire to look after their families by any means necessary. To contact the Rogadin women, and she will ask us a question. After she answers with courage, she will know us as friend. Courage might put together a squadron in Nago. We'll meet them soon. With me, friends. Be ready for everything. Alright. Here might you be? We'll think about that. Can I go through this door? No, I can't. Hey there, big boys. I will see to myself and run. Okay, if there were Magitech armor nearby, surely we would have heard them by now. See, what did I tell you? Let us continue to speculate Imperatorus. Yeah, that's true. We would have heard Magitech. But that's just the thing. There could be silent engines. They could be hovering for all I know. Yes, please. You dare call me a savage? You dare call me a savage? Of course, they were still soldiers lurking about. Fortunately, they were no match for Lise. Come, Redidia. It's not much further. Of course, in our recent encounter, we could be prudent to proceed with caution and remain vigilant of Imperial forces. Here we go. Well, we got some nice looking horses here. Okay, it looks safe to enter. I don't see any Imperials. I don't see any smoke about the cache from Adabenia anymore. Do you think they have fixed the cannon? Alpha Node said that we should find a Rugwidden woman and that we should answer her question with courage. We just have to strike up a conversation with any one of them to see if we can find our contact. Let's see if we can find out. Well, this is a Rogadin woman. Definitely a Rogadin. Ain't you around here before? A certain kind of man to walk in a place like this uninvited. One with courage, I suppose. That's in short supply these days. Better keep your head down and want to survive. Call me a cat or two if you like, cause I will not speak of it no more, at least not here. outside Radadia, behind those barricades over yonder, on the other hand. Hey, was that who I think it was? What a relief, or a trap. Either way, I'll have Alphanon and Alice to meet you there. Okay. Not followed, were you? Good. This is all of you? Then let's get to it. Name yourselves. We were Science at 7th Dawn, friend of Marshal Tarpon. The name is Stark Woad. The rest you know, or we wouldn't be here. This is about Speculant Imperatorus and a cannon, isn't it? Just so. Can you tell us what happened? I overheard soldiers talking while working in the mess. The cerulean pipeline fueling the cannon was destroyed by an unidentified male insurgent, they said. One single-handedly disabled the cannon? Beggars belief. Nevertheless, that they said it took a while, but they finally put the fires out, and the engineers have been working day and night to repair it. I wish I could tell you more, but the incident had everyone jumping at shadows and afraid to say much more. To make matters worse, the Alamegan help has been sent home indefinitely, so the cannon can be fully operational. Then we need to sneak inside Cashroom Alabina to secure and ensure the cannon is no longer a threat to our troops. Can you help us? Not much I can do. I pieced together a map from the interior over the years. I know for a fact that there are multiple points of entry. Impressive. If we split into several groups, it may improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may even maybe few in number, but I have faith that they'll see this through. Yeah. And I'll take that. I'm a blacksmith. And we have what we came. All that remains is to make our preparations. Mara, you and your ever-dependable allies will enter the cash room with my sister, and I will be on the ventilation ducts leading the hangar. From there, we will proceed into the weapons research and unleash bloody mayhem. And at the same time, LAC and Ava create a diversion elsewhere and ensure confusion. LSA and our unit will attempt to reach the fire control center undetected. If all goes to plan, our three parties will subsequently converge on this location together and secure the cannon before finally notifying the Alliance that they are clear to attack. Sounds simple enough. I'm going to brief Nanago on the details. The rest of you come with me. We'll deal with the magic tag patrols before you can infiltrate the cash room. Alright. Over here. It's the resistance. Yes, it is, boy. Okay. Almost there, friends. The point of entry is just around the bend ahead. The last patrol should be there. Once you dealt with them, they'll make clear to advance. Assuming they keep their usual schedule, might be prudent to watch for a moment later, just in case. No, I'm gonna go in there and bust some heads right now. There we go. And we freaking cut those machines to ribbons. By Rauger, I knew you were good. I knew you lot were good, but I never expected you to defeat them so swiftly. Mora is the finest warrior I know. And I should like to think that we have learned something from our time in his company. Now, where is the entrance to the ducks? Right behind you. We mapped out branches, so you just had no trouble reaching the hangars, or in any number of other places. Understood. Thank you again for your invaluable assistance. As discussed tomorrow, we shall divide into 2 groups and proceed via separate routes into the cash room. Remember that our objective is to cause as much chaos as possible to draw the Imperials away from Lisa and her men. If nothing else, I'll return to the Resistance forces and show them the entrance. May Rauger guide you to victory. This is your last chance to make preparations for our opening. You are ready? We shall begin. I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. Clear that. And this one. Let's see. Items synced at 290. I'm 300 something. So it's gonna item sync me. Alright. Okay. Cute camel. Okay, while we wait up on the group, Yeah, I want to go back over here real quick to Limsa Laminsa real quick. Had to check up on my payday from crafting. And I need to go ahead and check out the, check out how the troops are training. You know, my squadron. Alright, so while I'm here, let's go ahead and check to see if we got a payday. Okay, no payday yet. Alright, no payday yet. Let's see. We need to go to the F Castle. And into the barracks? Yeah. There you go, and now we're gonna go ahead and do a mission. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Um. Okay, so can't change? Okay. Okay, so okay. I need to replace, let's see. Tactical is her. So I need to replace, let's see. Yeah, let's see. Okay. There we go. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. I wonder. Okay, let me check out, let's see. Can I, go to my free company house to see if I can make me an apartment? Huh. Okay. Um. Okay, can I go to it? How do I get, let's see, actions and traits, would it be here? Role, trait, orders, performance. It's not here. How do I get to my guild hall? I want to see if I can get my own room. Okay, let's head to Limb Settlements, Aetherite Plaza. And let's go to the residential district. Travel to Ward of a Free Company Estate. Okay. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to wait for me to do some experimenting to see if I can have my... Mistward... Castrium abanina. Alright, looks like we gotta do some AoE here. Okay. Alright, we gotta do some AoE. Yeah, but as long as we're doing... Oh, crap, out of there. Sorry, that was my bad. Uh-oh, out of there. My bad on that. Sorry about that. Okay, back to AoE. Out of there. Okay, we're doing good. Do some AoE damage. Okay, out of there. Okay, we're doing good. There we go. Got it. Okay, more. Okay, out of there. Okay, we're doing good. Holy crap, they're still poning. Oh crap. Yes, I still am FF. I am still poning. The poning must never end in some cases. Oh crap, out of there. Okay, single target. Alright, so far so good. Legion bit. Legion bit. These guys are easy for me to do single target on. There we go. There you go. Testing compound, okay. First boss. Magna Rotor. Okay, out of there. Uh-oh. Okay, out of there. Okay, out of there. Okay, there we go. of there. Out of there. Okay, out of there. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, this Magna Rotor is definitely giving off a bad excuse for all the rides that we love. This is one of 1976 Trans Am. There you go. Pwn them simps. But yeah, I would definitely pwn them at Pip. Okay, match attack pod. Okay, switch to AoE. Gotta love being a samurai. Alright, back to AoE. There we go. 12th Legion Roadie. For the last time, this rock band does not need any roadies. Okay, let's see. Pass on that. Pass on that. Pass on that. And pass on that. There we go. Get AoE. Get looking good. Uh-oh. But yeah, okay, the tank is still doing fine. There we go. Okay, healer is doing fine. Okay. Who's next? Number... I don't know Roman numerals very good. So for now we're just gonna call him number 35 years old. Alright, so far we're doing good. Fudge! See, that was close. Okay. Was I supposed to be out of the group for that? Get out of there. Okay, so far we're doing good. Okay, let's see. Sure. Okay, AoE time. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. So I have my other AoE. Has a lot of tank damage, FYI, in advance. Okay. Okay, we're doing good. There we go. We're doing good. Man, these motherfuckers, we're gonna fight every single inch. Yeah, we're gonna fight every single inch of this. Their doom knows that they are approaching. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, we're doing good. Man, pop it off with serious damage. Okay, let's see. Do I want... No. Okay, no. And no. Okay. Alright, the last boss of this area. Hi there, you motherfudger. Nice to see that Garleans aren't doing human experimentation. Okay, so far we're doing good. We're knocking this guy down a peg or two. Unleashing some massive damage. Yeah, I had a feeling I was supposed to destroy that hand. Out of there. Not now. Come on, controller, not now. Just a little bit more in there, controller. Dang it, my controller died. There we go. Just a little bit more. There we go. As you can see, I don't know if you all can see, but when my controller goes down, it means the battery is dying. Okay, player combination is gonna go to the healer. There we go. And no thank you. And no thank you.
Are you all right?
Yep.
I think that answers my question. We've accomplished our objectives as well.
But yeah.
Lisa's unit should be advancing upon the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them.
Okay.
Lise, thank the 12 you're all right.
And you. There's the control center. Let's hit them hard and fast. Ready?
They're here!
Yep.
It was you, wasn't it?
Aye. I gave the order to fire.
It was over! The Skulls had surrendered, no one else had to die, and you killed them! Your own people! Your own comrades!
You're right! I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn, all the rest. Trained and fought with every last one of them. Good soldiers to a man. I gave the order that led to their deaths. And I knew exactly what I was doing.
But why? Why would you do that?
They died so that all Alamegans could live free. That was all we ever wanted. We made a promise that we would do whatever it took, so that one day the Imperials would learn to accept it.
They would never accept you.
Everything comes at a price. And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood. Service guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then will you be equal. That's just how it is out here in the provinces. You buy your freedom with blood. There is no other way.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! You don't get to talk about freedom! You killed your own! They trusted you, and you killed them! Murderer! Butcher! Traitor!
She awakened her shotting gun.
Lise!
Nice break dance.
Gotcha!
Ugh.
I know what you can do. I've already seen it.
Alize!
Even so.
That's right, Epic. Fudge, yeah.
Coward! Get back here!
Hero! Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the royal hunt, to be hosted at the palace. You may bring your horde, if you like. All are welcome.
She'll be all right, but we'll need to carry her. Will you help me? Thank you. Lise, I leave matters here in your hands.
Right.
Girl fight. F yeah. We did it. The Castro and Alabina belongs to us now. The Nango and her people took Alice and Radita to receive treatment. Alpha Node tells me she'll make a full recovery. I know that I should be happy we won with minimal casualties, but somehow it feels empty. Mora, Commander Hext, fine work you did today. After Specula Imperatoris, we needed a resounding victory like this. Thanks to you, Rauger's star yet still burns bright. I am glad, I really am, but you should know that Alice was injured in the fighting. Regrettable, but I am pleased to hear that she'll make a full recovery. Frodola Parting's words, on the other hand, rings less favorability in my ears. But if Xenos wishes to invite us to the so-called royal hunt, then this bull would be fain accept. What troubles you, Lise? Oh, it's nothing really. It's just that we're almost at the end, but we still got to save Kryl and do so much more. We'll find her soon enough, Pippin and his best men scouring the Castrum's archives as we speak. Listen, Lise, it'll take time for us to fully occupy the Castrum and prepare to advance into the locks. While we wait, there is something I would like you to show both of you. After all, this may be the last chance to catch our breath before the final push. I don't see why not. Come down, Radadia, from where we follow lead south. Alright, where's Coldheart? Alright then everybody, it looks like this is gonna be it for today's live stream. I'm hoping that you all had a good time. And also my controller is dying, so I'm gonna have to charge that up. But anyways, I'll see you all. Let's see, today is indeed Tuesday. Today is Saturday? Yeah, today's Saturday. I'll see you all on Tuesday.